everybody. This is Chad from CBW Farms coming at you again. We're back on Six Ashes again, and this is actually the second time I'm recording episode number 16. Let's take a little walk around, shall we? Well, you can see we've cut a bunch of hay. At our last episode on 15, we bought CJ Farms, so then we had two fields to harvest, which on the last recording I did do that. I'm in the wrong spot here. Where am I going? Oh, I forgot that I was way back in that field. Anyhow, you can see we got this big field here. This is field 20, our grass field. I got this one all mowed, and I'm starting to ted it. Our cow pasture. There was a couple big trees here that I struggled with for the longest time on the last recording that I took out. I did finally get them out. I had a bunch of wood chips in all of my tippers, and all my other silos are filled up with wood chips until we built this one. So I added more wood chips to this one. And let's see, over that way, we did that little field. That little field is all mowed and tedded. And that one didn't have much fertilizer on it. And our field 16 over here, we got all prepped and ready to go. It's 100% ready to plant or seed. Trying to decide what we're going to put in there. We'll probably do it on this episode now. I'd like to get some cows bought. I'm trying to get this done before FS22 comes out, but I might not get this done yet because you see we only got $31,000. Not much has changed at the main farm other than I've parked some stuff again after we've used it. And there's our new fence and our tipper. I am recording this on PlayStation 5, as many of you know that I got here a couple weeks ago. This is my second attempt of recording this on the PlayStation 5. It's a little different than PlayStation 4, the way you hit the button, I guess. But so I transferred all my data, but of course the mods did not transfer, but the game save did. So I had to remember what mods I was all using on both series, on this and a Griffin, Indiana. And the Stroutman, I forgot to download, so I had to repurchase that, which I can't remember if I had leased that or owned that before. So I kind of had to do that after I started recording the last episode. And the sheep pasture here again, it's all mowed and it's tedded and windrowed. I'd like to plow that up and plow the cow pasture up after we get the hay picked up. As you can see here, Field 21 was a wheat field. We got the wheat off of it. There wasn't a lot there because it wasn't fertilized, but I got it all re-prepped again. And oh, this one does need lime, or it says it needs lime. Yeah, so we're gonna have to lime that. And Field 22 was our barley field. That was the longest part of the last video, was showing all of this and doing a speedy on it. We got a pretty good amount of barley and straw off of here, and straw off our wheat field as well. But this one is ready to seed. So I apologize that you guys missed out on all the excitement there, I guess. So we're going to be more into haying today and trying to get some of that finished up. So let's jump over. Oh, here we go. Last episode, also before the episode started, I had purchased this Deutz D6206 and the hay bob, so I can do it in one pass here. It's a little finicky to use if the windrow gets a little wide. So why don't we go ahead and try it out? And if you all remember, this was my top 7 modded tractors, small modded tractors. This was my number 1. I still don't know why to this day. I do like the tractor, but it doesn't have a loader option, doesn't have a front 3-point, but I think you can put the added one on. As you can see, I can't quite reach all of the windrow all the time, but I do believe if we have over 5% in the loading wagon, that it wouldn't matter if there's a little bit of grass in it or not. But we got to get over that 5%. So usually what I try to do, I try to remember to back up here. And I got to hang a little bit onto the left side of the windrow. Seems to do a little bit better. And as you can see, it's 5 o'clock already, which it was probably about noon when I started the video after, yeah, doing the harvesting and everything else. Not sure where that starts in that shade there. Whoa. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and finish getting everything raked and tedded and windrowed and or well, I call it a windrower, so cut basically. We're gonna try to get that done. We'll get it picked up here. I just shut that off so we don't make more of a mess out of things. Hopefully this recording helps. I did watch some more videos on YouTube, how to record from the PlayStation 5. Remember, if you're familiar with the PlayStation 4 to record, you double tap the share button and it records. Well, it kind of does that on here, but it would only do that as a clip for like 29 seconds. So I'm guessing there's a 30, I know there's a way to set that up longer or whatever, but yeah, it doesn't quite work the same way, I guess. So you just gotta tap the share button and then you start recording. I don't know if everybody else has that or not. Like I said, maybe if I change that setting, I could turn it up to like an hour or something. I'm not sure what that setting goes to, I guess. I forgot to look that up again. Because it's sure nice to do the double tap thing. But oh well. We'll weather through the storm. We always do. And as many of you have watched, I guess, my subscribers and other viewers as well, on some of the shorts that I've been putting out on the Real Life Farm, we did end up finishing harvesting corn this past Thursday afternoon before it started snowing. It started snowing, about, I don't know, 6 o'clock p.m., and I suppose we got done harvesting about 5 and got the combine in the shed and a bunch of stuff moved around and that, but it snowed, yeah, and today is Saturday, so it snowed Thursday night into Friday, and the wind blew. We had 50-mile-an-hour winds a lot of the day, so it was really difficult to keep my pigs warm because the barns aren't set up for those kind of winds. But they're okay. They might get a little bit of a cough to them. I hope they don't get sick afterwards. So yeah, the harvest part is done. We still have tillage to do yet. Maybe if weather would hold out, a good week, maybe 2 weeks, we'd have tillage all done. Then we have the dreaded part of cleaning up all of our machinery. And then our combine has to go about 15 miles away to get stored. They get stored at the John Deere dealership near us, but they pull it out of the shed sometime over the winter or the summer whenever they get time, if things kind of slow down for them, and then they go through the combine for us. Make sure everything is good and working right and clean and oil change and greased up, and we just hire them to do it. They don't charge much for the storage of the combine, so they just kind of go through it better for us than what we do. It'd be cheaper if we would do it ourselves, but they know what they're doing better than we do. And we want it to work when we need it. There, I hit that little spot again. So, yeah, all that fun stuff is coming up here too, and depending on the weather, how it goes. I believe next Tuesday for us is supposed to be 60, 65 degrees again, where today only got to about 30, but it was kind of chilly out today to do anything. We did get the monitor out of the combine because that has to go into another tractor, our planting tractor, that monitor goes into, but we also are going to put our disc on that 8320. So we kind of like to use the auto steer for the disc. So Mark's son Braden was getting that all ready to go this afternoon. Excuse me. So there's still plenty of things to do around the farm. And plus I still have one pig site that's empty yet. That's been empty for about a month now. It's just a 1,200 head barn, but it sounds like sometime next week I'll be getting new feeder pigs in there. So then everything will be filled up. And it'll be a little while. I suppose it'll be around Christmas time. I'll be starting the whole thing over again where we're selling pigs again. So I'll try to get a few short videos out on some of that maybe when the time comes. But that can wait for a while. That don't break my heart. All right. A lot of early mornings when that happens. I'm also strongly considering getting rid of this tree out of the middle of this field. I don't have to do it right now because the field is in pretty good shape. All we have to do is fertilize this since it is planted grass in here, or actual seeded grass. Not that we did it, but so we'll kind of plug along here with our little doits. And as I've mentioned before, we do have actually a couple neighbors that have basically the same little tractor. I guess I'm not sure what the numbers are on their tractor, but they're related to each other. They're brother-in-laws. Both of them have a few of these little tractors floating around that they run their augers with, and some small equipment that they have around their farms and that. So. But I'm going to continue on with this, and I will let you know as soon as we're done. I'll see you in a minute. Okay, we got the fields all cut and cutted and raked, I guess. So it is raining. It is almost 6:15, so it took a little while. And I keep forgetting that I can drive through hedges instead of trying to hit that gate. Now let's hope we don't hit much grass here. At least until we get over 5%. There we go. Now we should be safe. Making hay in the rain. Gotta love the game, don't you? All right. Skip over to here. I don't know how much hay we'll get off of all this. Like I said, this field probably won't be real impressive. Or as pasture, I should say. And remember, I can't drive through that hedge because it's end of the map. All right. Well, hopefully everybody's having a good day today and had a good weekend. Like I said, again, I apologize for the recording not working. I did speak with Looney Farm Guy a little bit. We chatted for the PlayStation Network, I guess, and he kind of gave me some pointers as to what could have gone wrong with my last recording that I did not know about, but I am glad I know about now, other than the fact that I deleted all of my videos from the other recording of it, which I think I could have fixed it. It sounds like it has something to do with having transitions in my clips, and I'm playing music. Sometimes it'll do that, I guess. And so I just got to know on the PlayStation 5, for some reason that don't work. PlayStation 4 never had the problems. And he also confirmed that the way that I'm recording this now is the correct way to be recording how to do this. So thank you, Looney. I appreciate the tips tonight. It is getting darker and darker by the second here. We'll get a full load off of this little pasture anyway. That's a good start. I bet we can't go through that hedge either. Oh, we can. Okay. That was just a test. Put some cruise control on here, and we need some light. Before we know it, our grass is going to be growing into the next stage, and I'd sure love to get this all picked up and plowed and limed and fertilized and seeded. But it probably won't be till tomorrow, game day. And I was going to say I caught a bunch of interesting live streams this evening. We were watching Farmer Cobb and Trucker Matsy and Faber Farming and Formal Pickle and Driver 53. They were kind of having, looks like a pretty good time, I would call it. I've seen a lot of equipment upside down and sideways and flying through the air. It was a fun stream. So if you guys haven't seen it, I'm sure it will be saved for a while. Realism probably was not the key on that live stream, but nonetheless, it was fun. All right, we're just plugging away here. Get him down this way a little bit. Let's try to see if I can find some grass to run over. Like I said, it should keep it as hay. I need to get a little straighter with the windrow here. And in Iowa tonight, the winds are picking up. We're in a high wind warning again tonight. As of 7 p.m. until 3 a.m. I don't know why. Wind usually don't pick up at night for us too bad, but must be some front coming through. 50-mile-an-hour winds again. Doesn't make life much fun outside, but I guess it's 10:42 here already as I'm recording this. Whoa. Crash counter +1 again. All right. Yeah, we're not going to get as many jobs done on this episode as I'd like because there's a lot of hay to pick up here. So what I think I might do is we'll do a bit of a speedy here and then we'll find out what we have at the end. So I will see you all in a moment again. we got the hay all put up, and it is getting really dark out, and it has been raining. It is 7:23 in the evening, so we're just about ready to go to bed. But let's check to see what we ended up with. Uh, like I said, I never know what emblem is what here. It looks to me like it is 739,000 liters of hay. So we're sitting pretty good there. We got 657,000 liters of straw, no grass, and we got 312,000 liters of silage. So, with that being said, I think we will sleep through the night. We'll go with about 12 hours. Really dark. My flashlight's still working though. Hey, the rain quit and the sun is shining. There we go. Looks like we made a little income on our honey pot allotment again, but we are down to $29,000. Now, let's go back into this menu and, oh, wood chips are getting up there again. We have just about 700,000 liters of wood chips, which we probably have more than that because we have 50,000 in our wood chipper yet, I guess, or tree devourer. So that would give us some good money to get some cows started. Let's tab on over to the farm. The CJ Farms, that is. Um, we need to get plowing done here. And it looks like our grass is all pretty well growing again. Uh, let's see what stage our other grass is in here. Oh, it's growing, and it's fertilized 50%. So we need to fertilize these fields. So why don't we do that a minute first and get these 3 fields fertilized, if it allows us to do that. See if we can jump the fence here. Whee! All right. Get into Old Faithful here. Unhook. Otherwise, I'm going to forget to do this later. We got a lot of stuff going on, and we still don't even have our cows yet or our sheep. Uh-oh. See, I thought we were getting close. And we do have fertilizer, that's a good thing. Alright. Let's see if this allows us to put down our second state. Because I guess our first state of fertilizer is after we cut the grass. Well, once again, my recording has been delayed. Since the last time I saw you would have been while I was cutting the hay, or just picking up the hay, I guess. And now it's about a week later again, in real time. But the good news is, our harvest is officially done for the year. We've got all the tillage is done, all the fall tillage. We did cutting the stalks, ripping the corn stalks, and disking most of our bean stubble. Some of it we didn't do because lighter ground and some rocks and stuff like that, so we don't want to do too much tillage to that. We can do that in the spring, what we need to do. So that's all done, and a lot of the equipment is, as of today, we got washed up. Oh, good. Looks like most fields it'll let me fertilize. But, yeah, now next week we will be, this Saturday now that I'm recording this again. And, yeah, next week we got a bunch of machinery to put away. And I believe about the only thing we have left to clean up is the combine itself. Got to get that blown off, which that's going to be that's going to be a day in itself. I got the corn head done today, and that took me 3 hours just to clean the corn head off. That wasn't washing it, which we didn't really have to wash much of it, just the back side of it had some dust on it. But no, so that's all ready on the head cart and sitting by the shed that it has to go into. So yeah, hopefully Monday we can put a bunch of equipment away. We rent a shed from a neighbor, or shed spaces from a neighbor for our disc and for our grain cart. So I believe they're both ready to go now. So Monday we can bring them over to that shed and get them tucked away. And the disc we won't need for a year now because we got everything disked this fall that needed to be disked. So we won't need it in the spring unless by some miracle we'd pick up more ground or something, but that would be a miracle. So yeah, we've been kind of more labor intensive, I guess. The tillage actually got finished last night. Braden came home from college and he finished ripping the last little bit, and I had 20 acres of corn stalks I redisced just to chop them up a little better because we didn't cut the stalks on them, but we do disc some of our corn stalks also on the lighter ground. So yeah, well, I think I will keep plugging away here and fertilizing these fields, and I will come back to you in a moment again. Stay tuned, I'll be right back. Okay, we are done fertilizing all the hay fields. They got full fertilizer, and I did go ahead and lime. I had to lime one of the grass fields that we had, and so I got that done. And then I went ahead, I had one of our arable fields here by CJ Farms that also had to be limed. So I did that. And after that, I thought, well, I got all my fertilizing kind of done, but I needed to get sowing done. So what I decided to do is I planted barley in all three of the fields here by CJ Farms. So we'll have that for pig food, or sell it too, I guess. We'll have to see how much the pigs are eating now. I haven't checked them yet this game day here again, so I'm sure they're going to need some cleanup, and I don't think they'll need feed yet, but it's something to be thinking about, so that's why I planted the barley. And I did the sheep pasture. I plowed that up like what I'm doing right now, and I also limed that one. So that one's 100% fertilized and limed and plowed. So basically, everything on CJ Farms, after we get this field plowed and then put the lime on after the plowing of the grass, then, yeah, we can seed the grass, and we should be done at CJ Farms for right now. And I'm kind of thinking that I haven't looked yet, but I almost want to think that our cornfield is probably getting mature now too. So we may be selling some wood chips so we can get ourselves a corn header for the combine. So it's something to be thinking about, I guess. We'll have to do that, and I don't know, maybe our other fields are getting close already too, the ones by the honey pot allotment there, or what I call my southern fields. Now they're actually kind of more my central fields. This does not have to be perfect. It's just to let me put some fertilizer down on this grass and being able to watch when it is mature and ready to cut. So that's the only reason that I'm actually plowing up these pastures. And, well, that, and to get rid of all these little bushes that are lurking about here, like the ones up ahead of us. So yeah, I thought I'd give you guys a ride in the Fendt here, and we'd do some tillage here. Like I said, it's kind of a hay day today. And, mowing, tending, raking, which is one, picking up the hay, and like I said, the things you guys missed was the harvesting of the barley field and the wheat field, and then the prepping of all the other fields, or all the prepping of the fields. Oh, that's another thing I did. I decided to go ahead and plow around the outside of all of the arable fields around CJ Farms. So what I did there is I put this plow in the front of this tractor. It's facing the same direction here. You can see that I got it facing backwards so I can pull it But so I put that on the front, and then I put our lime spreader on the back, because again, usually after you plow, you gotta put lime on, at least in certain spots where there's grass. So I thought, oh, I could kill two birds with one stone doing that, and it worked pretty well. So our fields want to have, yeah, great big red highlight around them all for needing plowing just along the outside edges. All right. Like I said, I'm not going to be able to quite mow all of this anyway, or get this with the mower that we have, that's for sure. Eventually, someday we'll try to build up to getting that Krone self-propelled mower. I don't think it's the Big M, is it? It's the Endgame one. Just trying to get a few headlands here. Oops, that did not work. I didn't dump it down fast enough. There we go. And I do want to actually build a road around this. I'll let the grass grow a little bit first, and then I think we'll build a little road around the silo here. But for the moment, we should be good to go. It don't matter if we drive on our own grass a little bit. Oh, and that's another thought. Our middle fields up by our pig farm, they may be ready to mow again too. I haven't checked them either again. And I can't remember, I think, well, I thought one was only 50% fertilized, but it wouldn't let me further fertilize it for some reason. So I'm not sure what was going on there. That was in the last episode. There, that's the way to get rid of those bushes if you're wondering. So you can drive right through them. There's really nothing to them there, but the problem is when you put a windrow in there, you can't quite see it. And if you're putting up hay and you get a little grass spot there, you may not see that. And you might ruin a partial load of hay. Like I said, again, I do believe it's 5%. It's kind of what it looked like when I was picking up there. You know, if you got 5% of one product, it'll stay that product from then on. I don't know why the field kind of turned weird here too, in square spots or triangle spots. Got one of them there. There we go. So this is what we kind of just do here. And if we wanted, we can always make this an arable field too. Make the cows graze in a cornfield. There you go. If it would only feed them. Uh-oh. Missed a spot. We go back and we'll get him. Alright. Well, hopefully I catch up on some sleep here over the weekend, and like I said, I'd like to try to get a couple of these videos out as soon as I can. I'm a little behind of what I wanted to be for last weekend already, or me starting to record this video. This pasture is bigger than it looks, especially 6 meters at a time. We're watching Rusty Money Gaming doing the No Mods Challenge on Felsbrunn. It makes you really appreciate a plow like this. He didn't have any straight plows base game. We only had the Malborn plows, which, yeah, they're not very wide, or you need great big horsepower to get halfway wide ones. And like I said, they're kind of, in the United States, they're kind of obsolete. Or getting there. Maybe there's certain spots that use it yet. Not too many, I wouldn't think. Alright, well, I'm going to finish this up. I am going to lime this, and then I'm going to plant grass. Then we should be done here at CJ Farms for now. And like I said, when we'll head up and we'll check our other fields by the honey pot allotment, excuse me, and check our grass fields, check our animals. So I will be back here with you momentarily. Okay, that's all done. Everything should be done at CJ Farms. Everything's kind of put away for the moment. But we're going to need to harvest our corn, and we'll go and check our, what I call the south fields over here by the sawmill. We're going to need this tractor for the loader to clean up the pigs and the chickens, I guess. We'll do a little in cab here for you. I don't turn there. Had to remember where I was. And it looks like our wood chips are staying at 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a pretty good price for them. I think I just went to the sawmill. We'll go through the hedge there. Alright, we'll check on our oats here. Oats are looking good. Everything should be done up this way. We get anything sitting around over here. Now we'll go check our hay fields. Won't be long and these will be ready also. And it says it's ready to harvest and 100% fertilized on the big field here. I'm thinking the smaller field is only at 50%, but it wouldn't let me put fertilizer down for some reason, which I just mentioned a moment ago. But we'll check it again anyway. We can cut across the grass now, it's our own. Oh, it is 100% fertilized. Oh, I think it was the grass up by the silo up here, the tiny little field that I'm not even going to worry about. So anytime now we can harvest this grass. But let's check on our livestock. Loader's right there. You know, I'm not even sure where to put the weight for this tractor. I'm sure chickens need cleaning. And they do. The chickens are getting lost in the grass here. We're getting egg boxes. And the dogs are playing. There we go. Chickens are sorted out there. Check our pigs. There's wood chips in that wagon that was just beside us. Look out, piggies. Big bump. Pigs are making a mess again. Look out, pig. bit there yet. We got it. The pig is kind of standing in my way. It's hard to get this bucket just right on here. We should have Sadie over here. But we really only clean him out once a day anyway. Alright, let's get some manure. Look out, pig. Won't be long, we'll be able to put some manure down at the honey pot allotment. Being we don't own the sawmill or anything. Well, 2-3 buckets out of here again anyway. Whoa. Let's try to avoid that pig. Alright. Front light. Sorry, pig. I didn't mean to run you over. That one. Maybe only a couple buckets here. Pigs are clean. I'm having a tough time with that gate there, ain't I? Alright. More pig poo. Should be done with the loader for now. Well, before we shut the gate, let's check our animal screen here. We have 36 pigs, so I think we've had 6 births. Feed looks okay. We're halfway there yet. So yeah, I'm not going to worry about that. Water, we're still halfway. And chickens, yeah, we're still over half on the feed there. So I think we are actually done with these animals for now. Now, let's head on over to the main farm. We need some fuel. Even though we got a quarter tank, but I'll forget about it later on, of course. Harvester all raring to go there. There we go. Now, we'll head on up to the house, up to the garage. Park right there. Hop in our handy dandy pickup that we never use. And we'll head to the store. And we're gonna buy something and pick it up. Look at our cornfield here. Looking good, looking good. Should get a few liters out of there, I would think. going as fast as the traffic does normally around here. Open up our tailgate. And we'll go into our store menu. And let's go under pallets. Raisable bulk pallet. Reusable egg pallet. This is our mod from Quiet Hitman. Let's go clear so we can see it easier. Buy 2 of them. I don't know if they'll both fit in the back of the pickup or not, but we'll try it. I got a little too close there. Whoa. Couldn't see what I was doing. All right. That'll work. Hopefully we should be able to get them both strapped in. Whoa. Uh-oh. Went too far. Well, let's see if the straps hold. We got straps over them. That's all we need. It might not be pretty, but it's crude but effective. We'll go chunk some egg boxes in here. Make some scrambled eggs. Ooh, crash counter +1 again. Again, our old lizard pickup here. Whoa. I should be paying attention to what I'm doing. Crash counter +2. Are we going to be able to do it? Okay. Pay attention. I was listening to the dogs whine behind me here. So again, still no cows or sheep yet on this episode. We've got a lot of things done, even though, like I said, 90% of it was done before. Not on the camera. Well, not on the camera that we got to keep. That's a really big bump there. Help window here a second. And we'll turn it back off. I hear chickens. All right, let's go chunk these in there. Oh, chicken. Whoa. I don't know where that box went to. Eggs, eggs, eggs. Get this mess cleaned up a little bit around here. Missed him. There we go. There, that should fill up automatically. Oh, there's where the other... I don't know how it ended up over there, but... I don't know. But we found our box anyway. I gotta set this down. I'm too close, I can't see. Chicken? There, hopefully that'll work. Looks like the chickens are loving that. Fold him up, put him away. Gate is closed. Didn't remember if I shut it or not. Alright. Work him back in the garage. And shut our door. And what do we all got here? I know we should have a load of wood chips in that silo. Like we'll sell them. Oh, we got plenty in there. Oh, I bet we also had the wood chipper must have been full. That's right, and then we took these trees down out here, so. But this will give us some more money again anyway. It's always fun getting into the sawmill. It's a little bit of a tight spot for the wood chip portion of it. Need some fast cash to get us a corn head. So I will probably haul a few loads here for a little bit and get some money built up, and we can get our corn head, and that way we'll have the wagon on the right end of the spectrum, I guess. Not sure if I'll go with an 8-row corn head or a 12-row. I don't know if our little combine will handle a 12-row or if the pipe is long enough. Or will it fill up too fast too, maybe? It's not that big of a harvester. Now I need to take the first turn. Quality lumber. Okay. Take some wide turns here. Get backed up there a minute. Let's see, we got $28,000 now. Well, money's going up pretty good. Just like that, one load, 52,000 liters is worth $64,000, so we'll take it. I did that wrong, didn't I? There we go. Well, I think I'm going to haul a few loads of wood chips out of our silo up by the pig farm. Cut across here. And I think we'll call it a day for now on this video. So, well, sorry it got so broken up and that it took so long to get one released again. It's been 3-4 weeks already, probably about 4 weeks since I've released a farming simulator video. So, Won't be long. We'll be playing Farming Simulator 22 here in another day or two. So we'll keep plugging away at 6 ashes though at any rate. So, but we'll do some FS22 in between. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video anyway, and if you did, please hit that like button. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do it. It helps the channel a bunch. And yeah, feel free to comment and feel free to share this video wherever your friends and family can see. And yeah, and don't be afraid to leave any suggestions of anything you'd like to see on this Let's Play. So again, from there, I think I will leave you for now, and we will talk later. Thanks for watching. Bye now.